Welcome to question 10 on the Year 11 Core Progress Test 1. Now question 10 is all about compound interest. Now part A says David invests £5,000 in a savings account. The account pays 3.2% compound interest per year. Work out the value of his investment after 3 years. Give your answer to the nearest penny. First we look at the percentage. Now it says that the interest they'll earn every year will be 3.2%. Now we need to start off with 100%. Now as 3.2% interest is a percentage increase, we need to add this to the original amount, which is 100%, and this gives us 103.2%. Now 103.2% as a multiplier is 1.032. Once we've found the multiplier, the rest of it becomes quite straightforward. Now our original amount is £5,000. Now we're going to multiply it by a multiplier to the power of 3 because of the 3 years. To work out the value of this calculation, I'm going to type this into my calculator. So that's 5,000 multiplied by 1.032 to the power of 3. This equals, you can see that we get 5,495.52384. Now I'd make sure that I write everything that my calculator displays onto the paper. Now I'm not quite finished answering the question, as the question asks us to give our answer to the nearest penny. Now when dealing with pounds, only the first 2 decimal points represent pennies. Now we need to look at the third decimal place to see if we need to round up the second decimal place. In this case, as it's 3 and it's less than 5, we do not need to do anything. So the answer to this question is £5,495.52p. For part B, it tells us that the interest rate has increased to 3.5%. Now it asks us how much interest will Dave receive in the 4th year. So this is not asking us for the total amount that's left in his bank after 4 years, it's telling us how much interest did he get in the 4th year. Now the first thing you have to realise is that the end amount, the closing amount for the 3rd year, is the starting amount for the 4th year. So that's £5,495.52p. We then multiply it by a multiplier, which in this case is 0.035, as the interest rate was 3.5%. And again, we'll need to put this calculation into the calculator to work out the amount. So that's 5,495.52 times 0.035. This equals, and we get 192.3432. Now again, as we're dealing with pounds, we only need 2 decimal places to represent the pennies. So we find the 2 decimal places, in this case that's the 3 and the 4. We look at the 3rd decimal place, and it's blue, so we don't need to round this up as 3 is less than 5. So our interest in the 4th year is £192.34p. Thank you for listening.